Hey, good evening.
And there we go. So thank you everybody for joining. This is the Speaker Information Center session for the IEEE Cloud Summit event this June 26th and 27th. Just to confirm you guys could see my screen. Hmm.
If you're looking
Yes,
at
we can
the
see.
speaker
Okay,
information session slide,
yep, thank you. So this is me and this is Bing Wei. We are co-chairs and feel free to connect with us on LinkedIn. What I would also do is please follow IEEE Cloud Summit on LinkedIn as well. So here's my LinkedIn profile. This is Bing Wei's LinkedIn profile. Please reach out and connect with us, and then we'll be happy to answer any questions you might have. At the same time, also please follow the IEEE Cloud Summit so that any kind of posts or anything like that, you can like, repost, and share the love. These things. Um, the other thing is if you feel like it, you can also just save your spot on here. This doesn't make any, this is completely different from the true registration. However, we would like to actually add you as speakers to this. So, and then you can use this um, to help promote yourself on LinkedIn. So if you have any questions on how to do that, just let me know and we can give you some easy step-by-step instructions. We also have an IEEE Cloud Summit group. We'll be posting things on here as well, including any kind of virtual sessions or any type of webinars that we have on behalf of IEEE and the volunteers that are a part of the group. So I'm going to go pretty fast, and then that hopefully will both save you time at the end of the day and then also offer more time for questions. So the event is going to be at the Washington Marriott Capitol Hill. The event registration, the QR code is here in green. That will be the QR code going forward. We have another one for a Slack channel that we'll be sending out in an email and or Slack workspace. And at the time, if you have any questions, you could join the Slack workspace and then also join the speaker channel. And then we'll be providing updates in Slack as well. The registration link is on the IEEE Cloud Summit um, website under registration. And then if you click here, it takes you to this registration page. And then you can register either as an IEEE member if you are an IEEE member or a non-member. And it will take you through the process of registering. Okay, and it's going to be on Thursday, June 27th, 6th and 7th. The Marriott Capitol you should have received um, a IEEE Cloud Summit hotel discount. So if you book by June 4th, you'll be able to get this discount. There are spaces limited. There are other options in the Marriott hotel chain, as well as there are some Hilton for those of you who are Hilton and not Marriott. There are some right around here. I think the Marriott is right here. Hold on, I'll tell you in a second. This is, let's see, Capitol Hill, 175 L Street. And so the Marriott is right here. And that's where the conference is, and there are two Hiltons here. So there's, I mean, it's Washington, DC. There's tons of options there too. So any questions about the actual location and logistics for registration? All right. The transportation to get to DC, we recommend you either take Dulles or Reagan if you're flying in, but there's also the train. Amtrak does stop there, and you would stop at Union Station and then you can take the metro. The metro Second, the metro is pretty comprehensive and Noma is right there. So you just walk, it's the stop and the hotel is right near the Noma stop, and then Union is, I don't know, right here. So, so you'll be able to do that. And then if you do want to take the train, you can apply, you just download the app for the metro, and then you could pay with your wallet. All right, let's see. Next, speakers. So we are very honored to welcome our distinguished keynote, which is Torsten Höfler. So he'll be joining us and presenting first thing on the 20, I think it's the 27th. This is an example of the speaker banner that we will be sending out to you, as well as sending out from IEEE Cloud Summit, the LinkedIn page itself. So you can repost or like and help promote us and also your own presentation and topic. If there's anybody who does not want to have a post or have a banner shared, please let us know so that we can omit that from our social media plans. So, but this is what, and so you should have all received an email with a request to confirm all this information for your presentation. We'd like to make sure that we get everything right. That information will also be used in order to populate the brochure that we will have on site. Any questions about that?
I got a, I got a quick question. Sorry. Do you receive that email after you register and make the payment?
No, you should
I
have
haven't.
received that because we're trying
I,
to promote as quickly as possible.
I have not received any email.
I have not
Okay.
received it too.
Aldo.
Yeah, me neither.
And you have received an email saying that you have been approved to present, correct? And welcome.
Correct. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I've received two of those emails. One saying I've been invited. The second asking me to register.
Mhm.
But I haven't registered yet because I'm still. That's another question I wanted to ask. I was waiting. Is a good time to ask another question? Might be unrelated.
I think all questions are great times to ask all questions. Yes. So, and
Okay.
Neha, just sorry,
Yeah.
someone else said that they haven't received the
That's Neha.
Neha, thank you. I got
The
that.
other thing, I also had a few questions which I've emailed, but I've not heard from the coordinators at all. They have not responded to my queries.
They're probably still waiting to get the information from us. So
Okay.
thank you. So Aldo, why don't we start with you, and then Neha, if you want to air them here.
Okay.
Sure. So Marinka, so I'm still waiting to hear. I had also submitted a paper for the conference. I'm still waiting to hear whether the paper would be accepted or not. And so would it be wise to wait on that decision and then register as a speaker? Because when I go to register, there are two options: register as a speaker and speaker and author. I'm not sure what the difference is unless you
That's
go down that path.
probably one of the best questions I've heard thus far. And yes, please wait to hear this. The paper announcements will come out shortly. Bing Wei can talk a little bit more about that. I don't think he was able to join today, but I will follow up on the expected date that the paper. And then what we would recommend you do is actually register for the paper. So
Got
that kind of trumps the speaker. You do not have to register twice, just once as a paper submission.
Sounds good. I'll wait on the paper decision then. Thank you.
Yes. But you can do all this other stuff for the hotel and etc.
I'm local.
Okay, good. Even better. Any other questions that you had, Aldo?
I'm good. Thank you.
Okay.
I'll just wait on that email from you.
Okay.
I just have a quick question. So I haven't received the email regarding the banner, but like I did receive the email regarding the confirmation of the topic and on those logistics. But like the banner email, not yet. And I wasn't sure, like again, like regarding the registration, I haven't registered yet, so I'm not sure like if it's related or not.
Nope. The emails should get to you. So hold on one second. I have a whole bunch of windows open. So who was that spoke?
It's Vamsi.
Vamsi, okay, I have your name down. And those are all for hotel, right?
Uh, this is for the banner. Like, I mean,
And
all the
banner,
feedback
sorry,
that I've received.
banner. Okay.
Yeah, yeah. Mhm.
Great. So thank you. So we'll go ahead and send that to you shortly. Bingwei, just joined. Thank you, Bingwei, for joining. There was a question about registration. Aldo had a question around whether or not he should wait to register until after he's found out whether or not his paper has been accepted. And so the answer provided was yes, please wait and register as a paper registration if you're waiting on that, and that trumps the speaker registration. You do not have to do both, just do one, with the paper registration being preferred. Correct?
Uh, yeah, that's correct. I think I already did that in email. But yeah, if you have a paper accepted, right? Paper is required to register as a author registration,
Mm-hmm.
so that it can get published, and then you it's kind of cover your speaker too, right? So
So I have a follow-up question to that. I also have a paper waiting, but I just went ahead and paid for speaker and registered anyway. So if I paper
uh,
got accepted, do I have to pay again?
so you would need to register as author, then we'll refund you a speaker.
Okay,
Yeah.
thank you.
If you can send an email to Bingwei.
Just go ahead. Make sure you send email to me so that I
Okay.
Thanks. And Bingwei should be on copy to many of the emails that go to you, so you can use that email. I think it's a Gmail. And
I've
sorry, Hari, just
There are
to,
so many people attending.
I know,
So
it's
I can
okay.
email. Yeah.
And Hari,
Sorry.
I added you to get the banner email.
I have one other question. When is the agenda going to come out? I'll be flying from Seattle and I want to kind of make sure I'm there on the day of the talk.
Yeah,
Yeah.
our brains are connected. Yes, so the agenda, this is the 2-day agenda. The paper sessions will be mostly in the morning on the first day, and then the speaker sessions will be in the afternoon on the first day, and then on the second day. We will have oh my gosh, I can't spell Thursday. Apologies. We will have the agenda confirmed once the paper sessions and all the paper acceptances are complete. And that is expected somewhere in around the 1st of June. If you have an accommodation or you have a special request for the timing of your presentation, please let us know and we will do our best to meet that requirement.
Okay, so I will send that because I'll be traveling cross country and I want to limit it to a single day. So yeah.
Totally understand. Thank you and welcome. We have a couple of other hands
Yep.
up.
Hi.
So Pavan.
Yeah, hi. I got the email asking me to confirm the details of the paper, my name and other stuff, but I did not get the email with the banner.
So the
confirming.
banner will come after you confirm the details because that we
I
need.
did confirm. Yeah, I
Okay,
did
great.
confirm the details immediately, but it was 2 weeks ago, I think, 9 days, 10 days ago.
Yeah.
So I did not get the banner email yet.
Thank you. We'll go ahead and send that out. Anybody on the call here have any issue with us posting to LinkedIn? All right. With that being said, I'll take that as silence is acceptance. Thank you. Sabasis?
Yeah, I have one question. I also didn't receive any banner email, but I have registered and paid the fees for the speaker.
Mhm.
And second is family allowed to the conference?
if they are going to be in the room, then they need to register. Um, but they can stay. Depends on what what you intend to them to, because everybody who attend the conference need to register.
Yeah.
Sure,
So
sure.
what is it? Is it kids or like more like adult family member?
No, just my spouse and my daughter.
Okay.
That's
They
this.
can hang around in the lobby or like in the
Okay,
hallway. They're totally fine. Yeah, just not in the room.
got it, got it.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Sebastis, if you want to reach out to us, we also have student rates if your daughter is a student. So
Yeah, got it.
we're happy to share some more information that might help if you want her to see you.
Yeah, sure. Thank you.
Great.
I have a quick
Would
question
the
regarding the registration. So for the speakers, is there a separate registration process or like is it the regular? I mean, is there like a promo code or something that comes up via email or like we just like register through the process? Like I think it was 900 something dollars.
Yes, so the process is the same, and we do have a discount for speakers. We hope that you can get the support of your organization and company. We are a nonprofit, and so we hope that your company and or organization can support the main registration. If not, please let us know. Bingwei, do you have anything else to say about that?
Yeah, just every company is different. So if your company can cover your most, if your if your company is not covering your expense to the conference, then yeah, just definitely reach out directly to me and Marika, and we'll work out something for you.
Sounds good. Thank you.
Pavan, you have your hand up.
Oops, sorry. Yeah, took a while to unmute. I did reach out about the same. I haven't heard back to the email that I got regarding speaker registration and hotel. It said just reply back to this email. Marinka and Bingwei, should I send another note to you regarding this? Like my company is not able to
Yeah,
cover the registration
I
fee.
just
So,
took your name down and we'll reach out to you shortly.
okay, thank you so much.
No problem. Aldo, your hand.
Yeah, are the speaker sessions recorded? Or would they be recorded?
It's a great question. Let me see if I have that.
It is recorded.
Yes.
I hear a notice when I joined.
So this is recorded, but also the sessions, unless you tell us not to,
That your
the
talk.
presentations and the talks will be recorded.
Yeah.
Okay, that's the one. Yeah, thank you.
Yeah.
And Bingwei, did you say that you have sent out emails regarding paper acceptance?
No.
Or yours? Okay.
Paper decision is until 20, whatever is on the website, 20s,
Got it.
or
Yeah.
I think it's 20s. Yeah.
Okay. I'll wait. Thank you.
It's somewhere right here. Right, the 20th. So it's almost there. All right. What I'll do is I'll just talk a little bit about, so we will be serving lunch on the first day with some snacks. There is a reception at 5 p.m. so you can, hopefully everybody can join for that, and that's part of the experience. We will have breakfast on the second day, lunch, and then close by 3, I think. These times may shift a little bit, but overall, this is our expected timeline.
So I would suggest everybody, if you can, since you are there already, plan to be in at least in the second half on the day one, and then on day two, so that you get to talks, not just finish your talk and go and leave. But if you, of course, you can make an arrangement as you want. Just a suggestion so that you don't miss the networking event. You don't miss other people's talk. Yeah.
The conference is expected to be under about 200 people, and the whole point is to make it in a situation where it's fairly not quaint. Oh, I can't think. So it's not too big where the whole point is that you would network not only with each other, but also we expect to have a significant number of students there who will probably have a lot of questions for you. There's an opportunity also to expand and your network with them as well. So, Sabasis?
Yeah, do you have any media coverage that day? Or?
As of right now, we do not have media coverage. If you have an issue with media coverage being there, please let us know.
For sure.
That's probably a really important question. I'll add that a slide for that.
Right. If you do, if your company doesn't want you to be covered by media, definitely that make sure you make it repeatedly to us so that at least we would. So far, we are not asking any media to come, so it should be fine. But your talk will be recorded and posted on YouTube. If you have an issue with that, also let us know, and then we will not record your video when you talk. Yeah.
Special accommodations, this is really important for the
So
day.
where should I put this media coverage? So I definitely don't want media coverage. So yeah,
Okay.
I'm okay with the talk being recorded, but don't specifically want to speak to media. Yeah.
Oh, by media coverage, so speaking to media directly versus having media there, I think that there's a nuance around that.
So I think, I don't know, I've basically filled a form saying that there is no media. So let me check what the details of what I filled are.
Okay, great. Thanks.
Yeah, that's the same thing for me as well. This is
And
George.
that's George. Okay. And George, no media.
I think you're talking about the media coverage where like the media people will be around like taking the videos and stuff, but not like direct interaction, right? I think what Neha is mentioning is more about interaction.
I believe so.
Okay.
But go ahead and check. We want to make sure that we have all of our bases covered and there's transparency into if there's anybody who comes in and says, hey, IEEE Cloud Summit was awesome.
Got it. And the speaker sessions, like I'm not sure like if you're going to cover this in this next upcoming slides, but are there like a specific timing? Like, okay, you're covering that. Okay.
But I'm missing a piece about timing, so thank you. So just real quick, if you have any of these, please let us know because we have to let the hotel know regarding the menu. Okay, so please let us know. We are open to and happy to accommodate any of these requirements or restrictions.
So when you register, it'll ask you a question, like, do you have a dietary restriction or not? And then, as soon as you mention that, you say that, then we will have your information when we talk to the hotel. Yeah.
Okay, so your presentations, if you'd like to submit the presentations to IEEE to us, we're going to provide a form at the time. And so we'll send that information around the June timeframe via email. Speakers will be responsible for bringing their own computers to hook up to HDMI or the wireless conferencing system. We're still working out the AV. There will be and I don't know if this is, like I said, we're still working out the AV. We should have a computer for presentations in every room wherein we would be able to access your presentations and directly and seamlessly go from one speaker to another. But just in case that doesn't happen, or if there's a change, or if you need to use your computer, please let us know if you need any accommodations. The speakers' presentations will be tied to a Zoom session for each of the rooms, and that's how we'll be recording your presentation, and then that recording will be uploaded to our YouTube site. And then it will be available for you to promote or to take. And if you want a copy of that recording, please let us know and we'll go ahead and share that. Please show up an hour before your presentation. I know some of you are coming in from far away, so appreciate the travel and commitment. But we just want to make sure that everything is, there's no technical issues to slow down the progress and the transfer from one speaker to another. And we'll be posting the schedule on June 1st or somewhere in and around, along with the paper schedule, because both are kind of coming out at the same time. And we'll also provide you more details on the audio-visual equipment and technical setup as soon as we confirm that. The presentation should be in and around 20 minutes with, I think the total time is 25 minutes, and that allows for a 5-minute in between or people who go a little long. We will have people in every room trying to stay on track, and because last year I think we had a couple of things, or a few years ago, it was a really great presentation and nobody wanted it to end. But we do have to stay on track. So, so it's up to you how you want to do your presentation. 10 minutes with a lot of talking and engagement, 25-minute presentation or 20-minute presentation with some questions and answers. We're pretty much open and there's no template. If you want a template, that's great. We have one available, but there is no template requirements. These are,
So,
yep.
Monica, I just want to add a couple of points. One is the best way to get in contact with us, not just us, we have a lot of volunteers, right? Is to join the Slack channel, Slack workspace, to message people directly. Even for me, I don't look at all the messages all the time, but that is one way to reach out to me and Monica more real time. And then okay, second point, yeah, move on.
Great. So yes, so that's a great point, Bingwei. Please reach out and interact with your student liaison and the volunteer assigned to you. So they are your point person, and anything you ask them or bring to their attention, they actually share with us directly. It ends up being a great way of funneling the information so that we're not going through hundreds and hundreds of emails. And then yes, I will Slack you I will email you the Slack link. 1 second. I actually have that.
I remember what I was going to say. So some speakers was asking, will there be publication or not? For a speaker proposal, there's no publication. Just in case you're wondering. And then we do have a plan to have industry paper, but then you need to write at least two pages for publication next year. So just FYI, so that I don't forget.
And let's see, and just actually the Slack, if you want to take a look at this, and I think this should work. If you want to use this right now, that is the Slack QR code. Feel free to use that and join our Slack, and then you can look up your speaker liaison as well as join the channel that's called Speaker. I'll be sending that to you all. All right, any other questions?
Sorry, but the raise hand queue doesn't work in my Zoom here. So are there any repeats? Like you mentioned, like there's going to be a 20-minute session with 5 minutes in and out, like for speakers to change, I guess.
Mhm.
Is there like a repeat of the same session, or it's going to be like one time for each presenter?
Currently, it's one time for each presenter.
We can barely fit all the rooms. We're trying to fit all the rooms with so many talks. So there's no going to repeat presentation. If you want, you can record a video of your own presentation that is better quality than Zoom recording, and then you can share with us later so that we can share with more people.
Absolutely. No, just wanted to make sure, like, like how much time like you're accommodating and stuff. So that's good. And regarding the recording, so you mentioned like you'll be doing a Zoom recording. Will that be published in somewhere like in YouTube or something like that?
Yeah.
Yes. So what we did last year and worked well is that we had the Zoom recordings and we posted them, and then we shared them with the speakers and offered the opportunity that if the speakers wanted to re-record because the recording came out not as well as they had hoped, or different things come up live, right?
Mm.
And so then you could re-record, send it to us, and then we'll just load that one to our YouTube site. And you can use that to promote or to reference, etc.
Got it. Got it. So that's awesome. And also the other question, I have like two more questions and then I'll stop there. Like one other question is the call for speakers. So I see the call for speakers is still open in the website. Like just wanted to clarify if it's still open or if it's going to be closed.
The
I
call
saw,
for speakers is technically closed.
right.
It is open on the website, but in case we had cancellations or people who were not available last minute that were accepted, so that we can fit all the slots.
Got
But more than likely, everybody who has submitted thus far after the deadline
it.
will be asked to reapply for next year.
Awesome. Awesome. And like one last question is the results, like post event, is there something like post survey that we get like or feedback from where like we can learn more about like what they think or like if there's something that the folks are.
That is actually a great
Yeah.
question. I think we should set up for feedback form for presentation feedback, right?
Right.
Yeah, we definitely would want to set up send out to people. There's also some other forms on the website that you can set up for next year.
Mhm.
In case you are interested in volunteer being a section chair next year, and submit a paper, things like that, or review papers. Right. I don't know how many people are still in the call. So
Got it.
yeah.
Awesome. And can I get like both of your email addresses or something somehow like Bingwei and Marinka, because I don't think I have your email addresses in case if I have to contact something related to the IEEE.
I have just put it
Perfect.
in the chat, and also my LinkedIn, which is right here. You can.
Yeah, I think LinkedIn message is more likely to notice than emails. But yeah, feel free to use my email me, and then just maybe you want to put subject in about a conference name so that I pay attention to that. Yeah.
Thank
I
you.
placed them in chat as well, so that you have that. Oh, and also in the chat, the reservation link.
That is very important. You should, if you plan to travel to stay in a hotel, same hotel, that you should reserve right now because it's going to be gone. There are limit of the number of rooms. Yeah.
What we'll probably end up doing is we'll share for the feedback form. We will likely, once we have the times and the schedule, we'll create a QR code so that people can share their feedback tied to the agenda.
Yeah, and I have probably two questions. One is the presentation that you shared. Would you be sending it over, or would you be sharing that any chance?
Yes, this presentation is being recorded, so we're going to load it to the YouTube site, and then we can share that with you.
Okay, thank you. Second thing, like I know you shared the general agenda, but then do you also publish the agenda where we will know when our session is? Like what are and when are the sessions will be? When will that be published?
That will be published sometime in and around June, the 1st of June. We just need to get the paper submissions tied to the and acceptances out first, and then we can do both of them together.
Okay, sure. Thank you.
So, trying to think what else. And then so that you know, we will have the agenda and the timing in detail with each room on the website. So you'll be able to reference that as well. And people will be able to see that as well.
Okay, great. Thank you.
Any other questions? Okay, well, thank you.